I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You said a man doesn't love a man only love unconditionally.
No,
Women love conditionally. That's
yes,
what you mean.
yes.
So you will provide for a woman for a year or two or three without sex. Would you do that?
Are you kidding me? How does that got to do with the question?
What are you
Like,
saying? That's condition.
how
You
does that got
said
to...
no condition. Sex is a condition because if you take sex out of it, you're
Yeah.
gone.
Okay.
You will not provide for that
Okay.
woman.
First
So
of all,
everything is conditioned.
okay. Okay. Okay.
We
Yes. Yes.
operate with system.
Okay. First of
Without
all,
God, with God or without God, you operate
okay.
with system.
First of all, right? First of all, right? There's no way in hell a man is gonna want to provide for you for 2 years
And that's
without sex.
conditional. So men are conditional.
That is a condition.
That
though.
is a condition.
I got 99.9 problems. This is where we sit down and talk about them. 99.9 problems. And we ain't scared to talk about them. We got 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back again to another episode of the 99.9 Problems Podcast. As you guys already know, always airing over the digital airways of YouTube. If you haven't already done so, guys, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and stay
Yes.
updated with all our new amazing episodes.
Yes.
To everyone who's been subscribing, thank you guys so much for coming back. Thank you so much for keeping up with us. To my immediate left, I have my co-host Edina, all the way from what? Sierra Leone. Let's go!
Salon Titi.
Come on.
Hello.
Dazzling skin, ebony eyes. By the special grace of God, wife material.
Amen, amen, amen. We're in preparation.
www.shininglight.com.
Oh my days.
All right.
Don't ginger me like that.
To my immediate right, we have our special guest today, Miss Victoria. One black beautiful lady, two black beautiful ladies, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Victoria, all the way from Togo/Nigeria.
Okay, come on.
That's a bomb. That's a bomb combination. Damn. Dark chocolate skin,
Yeah.
ebony eyes,
Yeah.
succulent
Ebony
lips. By the special grace of God, another wife material, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome our co-host. Oh my God. I like the way you guys are looking shy. All right.
You.
Guys, hit the subscribe button, man. Support our show. Support us so much. We like your engagements. We like your support. We see everything you guys are doing. Let's get straight to it, girls. I'm just gonna ask this straight up. Let's give our audience a show. Have any of you guys ever dated an older man before? Yes or no?
What
You?
age? Can you?
So
What age
so-
range are
okay,
we
so
talking about?
we're talking sugar daddies in
Oh.
general. Sugar daddies, okay? Have you guys ever dated a sugar daddy before? Sugar daddy can be, depending on your age, or 20 years older than you, 25 years older than you, 30 years older than you. Let's say, we're talking like, okay, according to you guys' age group, we're talking 50, 55 and above. You guys ever done that before?
Personally, no.
You?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So why do you girls think that younger, oh no, let me not say younger. Why do you girls think that older men are praying for young girls nowadays? Thoughts?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of factors that plays into that.
Yeah.
First of all, financial stability.
Yeah.
They're stable. They have the money.
So you're
They,
saying
you know-
it's always about the money, huh?
I mean, not always. On top of that, older men are more secured. They're looking for like that, stable home. They're looking for, to settle down because I feel like men usually spend their, youth partying or like, trying to be out there and then after they're ready to, okay, now let me settle down. And I feel like that plays a lot of role into women finding men that are, what is the word I'm looking for?
Security.
Secure.
Yeah.
It's like
Someone that can give you everything,
Loyalty,
loyalty,
like,
okay.
they're really like ready to settle down. They're not for the, BS. They're like, they're not for the streets anymore. They're like more of, okay, I'm serious. And then another thing is, I feel like the most important thing is ego.
Really?
I feel like, like you have the money, you're financially stable, you're up there.
Yeah.
And then imagine you go outside and you try to shoot your shot, and the girl, she shuts you down.
Yeah.
How you gonna feel? Like, you're gonna be, this small girl, like I feel like they feel desirable and feel like their ego is just like, okay, like this young girl looking good is wanting me because, I feel like you can't say I'm
It is
lying.
ego. Yeah, I never really thought of it like that, but yeah, you guys are very egoistic, so I can see that being a really big factor.
So
Honestly,
between a young guy and an older man, who do you think has more ego?
a younger, no, a
I feel
younger
like
man.
an older man definitely has more
Wisdom,
ego.
I feel like to me, like if you're a man that have it now and stable experience will settle you in the sense of knowing that ego means nothing. Ego can dim your lights, honestly. Like biblically speaking, ego can do that. I feel like younger men have it because they need to learn. They need to grow more and stuff. So
I feel like you're I feel like you're like mistaking ego for pride.
Yeah. There's actually two different things. Okay. Anyway,
probably.
let me say it this way, right? Do you necessarily think that an older man who has a lot of money is gonna have ego? Because he's going for a younger girl? How is that ego? Can you explain in detail? Like in more details?
Like, I feel like, okay, as an older man,
Yeah.
like, you've had your life experiences, you've gone through life, you've worked your life up to be at the standard or where, like, at the caliber of man that you are today, right? And let's just talk about the sugar daddies.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on that right now. Obviously, to be a sugar daddy, you have the money,
Yeah.
you have the social recognition, and things like that. So it's like, for you to go outside, like let me just put Berna's situation into effect. He's not an older man, but he's a man of standard that is,
Yeah.
very well recognized. He, let's say he went out to a club and he was trying to shoot his shot or whatever, and the lady's like, not going for it, or she's like, okay, I'm actually here with, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was like more of either fiance or husband that was in the club with her, and he didn't like that very much. He didn't like the rejection. So his boys, obviously went to, the club became like, there was a altercation. That's what I'm talking about. People in positions that are able to provide for themselves, be stable, they're secured, they have their, like they're tenderly up there. The ego is gonna be there.
Okay. So, Edina, I want to start with you, right? Um, let's be 1,000, all right? Let's be 1,000. Let's keep feelings aside, because I know women always be like, I feel like.
Yeah,
And
Ask the question.
and guess what? The funniest thing is, feelings always change with you all. You can feel this way today and feel different the next day.
Every woman is different. We keep
Yes,
telling
yes,
you that.
everyone it is. Every woman is. But you all are emotional beings. Okay, so if a sugar daddy pulled up right now, right? He's not looking ugly, because I know when most people think of sugar daddies, like it's the big tummy and then an ugly ass man,
that is
but they
very
have money.
true.
But guess what? There's fine ass looking sugar daddies out there. They've taken good care of themselves. Flat tummies don't need to have abs, because abs is harder to have at 60. You know,
That's not
like
true.
they're looking great, looking nice. Of course, old, like 40, 50 years older than you.
Okay.
They pull up like a lot of money right now for you guys to like kick it in, have something together. Are you gonna turn that down?
With a big yes, I'll turn it out
Okay.
fast.
All right. So How many women do you think out there are gonna turn it down? Like, let's say in 10 women, how many do you think out here are gonna turn it down?
I mean, if you would have asked me this question about a year ago, oh, honey, I would have said, I would
Yes.
not turn that down.
Oh.
But, like,
Right now, huh?
yeah, now the stage I'm in,
Look.
I would say,
Look, this is what I mean.
I would say yes.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Okay, Vicky, what about you? Are you gonna turn that down?
Oh yes, of course.
Jeez. Okay. Now, right? Um, it's you all. Okay, you both. You guys might be different. Every woman is not the same. Of course, we've established that. And in everything, there's always exceptions, right? There's always exceptions. If there's 9 women who are prostitutes and one is not, that one person is the exception, right? Now, keep both of your situations or both of your mentalities or both of your decisions aside. Economy is hard. To find a job now is hell. Okay? If you get laid off, things are gonna be hell for you. It's gonna be tough. To pay bills and keep up with lifestyles and upkeep for everyone is tough out here. Everything is becoming expensive. Everything is becoming hard to come by on a daily basis. Do you think 9 or like do you think all 10 women out here are gonna turn down a sugar daddy if they were giving advances at you? An older man comes at you like be like, oh girl, look, you can be my granddaughter or something. Alright? But I'm gonna be able to take care of your bills, pay your rent, whatever. Like give you money for upkeep. We're gonna travel the world, all of that stuff. You think? Including you both girls, you think you're gonna turn that down?
I'm not saying
let's be
all
1,000.
women.
Let's be
Not all
1,000.
women are gonna turn that down. Of course, some women are gonna
not all
go for the
women,
opportunity,
definitely
but
not.
I believe we're speaking from our point of
From
view.
your
Like,
perspective, okay.
yes,
Okay, I want you guys to take your perspective away from this. Okay?
okay.
Keep your feelings aside. Keep your mentality aside. Let's talk in layman terms. Okay? Let's speak for the population out there. Do you think 9 in 10 girls are gonna turn down this?
No, they're
Why
not
is
gonna
that?
turn it out. Because that's basically salvation for them.
Okay. So will it be fair to say that every girl's focal point in a relationship is money?
No.
Of course not.
Why?
I
Of course not.
think most men are
Why?
they're not understanding that money is security. We need security. So I don't see
But that
money
security comes with money.
as a man, you're supposed to be a provider. So don't
No, yeah.
yeah. So providing for me, I need that security. You want to wife me up? Go get your life together. And that doesn't mean that I will not be there to help you to get your life together. I will 100% be there because I know that for a fact, he that findeth a good wife findeth him
A
a
good
good
thing.
thing. So I can be that resource for you. That's the thing.
Don't
God
come to
can
me with
bless
that.
people through.
Nope.
No.
Be settled in your life before you come
Before
to
you
me.
come, okay.
Because
okay.
no, you know what they say? A man that doesn't have his own money, what he gonna do? Come take your own. Come take your money.
Okay.
He doesn't have his own piece. What is he gonna do?
Come
take
take your
your piece.
That
Okay.
is very true.
And rooted in whatever believer he is. He's not rooted in Christ or he's not Islam or
Yeah.
like he's gonna come and start troubling your mind. So it's like just please before you come step to me before you feel like you're capable of taking care of another human being or
Yeah.
making that human being secured. You have to sit down and feel like, okay, am I secured in my own life?
But as a girl, you gotta have your own money. You gotta have your own thing going on for
Yes,
yourself.
I'm gonna have
That's
my
what
own
she's
money.
saying. She doesn't
Yeah.
want someone
Right,
to take.
literally, I'm secured
wants an
in my
addition.
life. I didn't come to you. I didn't come looking for your money. You came trying to make me your girlfriend or your wife or whatever the reason may be, whatever situationship you may be looking for. But at the same time, don't come interrupt my peace.
Okay. So let me put it this way, right? The age group you all are in right now, okay? Do you guys think a lot of men have acquired or attained financial stability at that age yet? No.
No,
Right?
no.
Now, do you expect them to provide to like have the level of stability which you all are looking for? Is that the reason why most young women are open to like dating older men because they already have the financial stability which they're looking for?
For me, I don't mind being a man's support, a man's helper, because and biblically you are supposed to be a helper. So I think for me, I'm okay as long as I know that I'm in an equally yoked situation
Yeah.
where I know that you're rooted in Christ, knowing that you have the Spirit of God within you. I don't mind helping you out. Like, baby, let's do this together because God's word is the truth. He that find a good wife findeth him a good thing. I am that good thing for you, okay?
Period.
If God put us together, that means I will make you into like, I have the wisdom, I have the tools. Proverbs 31, like I can read all that and
Come on, woman
that.
of God.
All right.
So baby,
Okay.
I help you.
All right, Vicky, what's your take on this? Before I got a follow up question for you, but let me hear Vicky's own take on this.
As much, let me go by this.
Yeah.
You don't have to be 100% settled in whatever you're believing that, okay, this is where I see myself. But at least I need to see some kind of pathway,
Hard work,
some kind of,
something.
like you're using your
Yeah.
brain, like some kind of, okay, like I'm motivated, I have plans, I have ideas that I want to execute. You can't just be sitting, like no ideas, no nothing, no motivation in life, no, and then you just expect me to be your guy in life.
All right.
You have to have like, that drive to succeed.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like,
Okay. All right. So, girls, okay, let's start from you. How long do you think you can support a guy financially?
Oh wait, I never said support a man financially.
You
Yeah.
just said men here that you can actually help.
You
if-
can help
We
a
are
man through a
teammates.
lot of
Yeah,
other,
we're teammates.
kind of, yeah.
But let's say like if we're in a situation,
if
not
your
just-
man,
no.
okay, if your man right now, right, for example, let's say he lost his job, he doesn't like whatever thing that was giving him the financial stability for him to take care of you is gone.
I'll support him
How long are you gonna support him for?
for as long as
Before
he
he
has
have his-
something.
Or before he gets his feet back up? How long do you think you're gonna support him for?
As long as
That
when he
depends.
gets his stuff together, we can.
As okay,
Yeah.
so if he takes
But
him 1
a
or 2
man
years,
that has a
no, look,
vision, it
hold
will
on.
not take
If
that
it
long.
if it takes him 1 or 2 years to get his feet back up, are you gonna still support him,
I will support him.
Vicky?
As long as I see that you're making
You're
that
making,
effort,
yeah.
Yeah.
of course I'm going to be following up with you like, okay, how far? But as long as I see that effort, as long as I see that drive that you're making an effort to, okay, I'm trying to achieve this for us, and you're not just sitting on your bum. Yes, of
It
course.
reminds me. Wait. It reminds me of that. There's a movie with Tyler Perry movie. I don't remember the lady's name, but she had her boyfriend. I think we did watch it all together. They were together for college days, and then like he was still, he had a vision, but it took him at least a long time for him to be established. It just reminded me of that because it's like sometimes it might not take a year or two or three or four or five, and then because we are human, we can have that. Women are very emotional. Sometimes it's like, okay, I see you working, but where's the money? Where is this? Where is that? It might take him 5 years. So I do get the question that you're asking.
Why you
but
huffing and
Okay.
puffing?
All right. Respectfully, okay, I'm gonna say this. I mean, look, let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. I don't beat around the bush. Let's be honest.
So you don't think we're being
You
honest right
mentioned
now?
yes. You guys are not being honest. You mentioned
Yeah,
that.
wait,
No, wait.
excuse me?
You don't think
Hold
we're
up,
being
Vicky.
honest?
Hold up.
We're too good for him.
No, hold up. You said that a man's role is to provide, didn't you?
Yes.
You believe that, right?
Yes.
Which I do. Of course, a man is supposed to provide. I like to provide. I provide. But here's the thing. Trust me, I don't care. Look, the thing is, women cannot provide for men for so long. Your mentality is, look, women, right? Women are nurturers. They're not providers. That's why when you put them in the position to provide, it never ends well. Trust me, a woman cannot support a man for too long because she's gonna be resentful. She's gonna be disrespectful. She's gonna be arrogant. She's gonna possess masculine tendencies. talking back to that man, all of that stuff. A woman cannot provide for a man for so long. Look,
Okay, wait.
look. Let me finish. Look, the thing is, right? Trust me, if that man loses his
See how passionate he.
look, the thing is, if that man loses his income, right, for about 6 months to a year, trust me, okay, you're fine. You're gonna pay that bill for the first month, second month, third month. You're gonna provide stuff. At some point, you're gonna get tired, and when you get tired, you're gonna get resentful. And when you get resentful, you're gonna get to be disrespectful, and then you're gonna end that relationship because you girls don't do well in positions of providing for men. It doesn't work that way.
Pause. Can I say something?
Yes.
The resentment only comes when there's
law.
inconsistency in what you promised to.
Look, whether the man actually look.
First-
Look, it doesn't matter, right? Even if he's trying and it's not working for him, right? The fact that you're using your own money to like provide, geez, it's gonna be pissing you off, I'm
No,
serious.
no. That only comes if you got into that relationship with, okay, you steadily providing for that relationship. Okay, I see where that can be resentful. But if the relationship has been the man providing for you, you guys, like he's been providing for you for years, and then suddenly he gets laid off of work and you have to carry the burden of the family.
Yeah.
If you're a woman that loves him, first of all, and have been, enjoying from
him.
the previous
Yeah.
labors of like the fruits of his labor, you can't sit there and
can't just
resent
leave.
him for literally supporting someone that you know is capable of providing for you but is incapable of in that moment just because there's a little bit of barrier in the way, but you know exactly as soon as he gets on his feet,
And another
he's
thing,
gonna provide for
You
you.
always say women are emotional. Emotions come with empathy. A lot of women have empathy. There's no way a man that has been providing for me, supporting my business, supporting my family, he goes low. Baby, I'm going low with you too.
How many
What
women
are
are
you
gonna
talking about?
think like you out here? That's what I'm
That's
talking about.
why you
But
go to
that's
church.
the thing.
You need Jesus. You need the Lord's strength. There's no way a worldly woman can do that
Okay,
for you.
good. Okay, you're right. I agree with you, right? Trust me. A woman who knows God and has found her peace with God, all of that stuff, is gonna reason that way. How many of them are out there? That's the question. We are talking to the layman out there. We're talking to someone who has never been to church before. We're talking to people who have never seen the four corners of a church.
But that
We're
only
talking to
comes
people
to
who doesn't know Christ. We're talking to
no.
we're talking to the layman world out there. That's the reason why
That only
young
comes
girls
back to common sense.
look. That's the reason why
Common sense.
Comes
look,
back to
Common
common
sense.
Look, that's the
sense.
reason why young girls
Okay.
out here, right, are not gonna turn down money from older guys. They go dating sugar daddies because life is hard and life is hard, right? And because they don't see that man that can provide the kind of lifestyle they're looking for, they go looking for older men. Marrying
Okay,
sugar
let's
daddies.
let's put love aside. Let's put Christianity aside for a second. Okay,
Yes,
not love.
exactly.
Let's put Christianity aside for a
Yeah.
second. Let's just use common sense. Someone that has been on your case, that has been providing for you,
Yeah.
over time,
That's right.
and then just something suddenly happens, and they're unable to provide for you for a certain time, but you still see that drive of them literally trying to get back on their feet, and then you choose to, oh no, I can't do that, and then you choose to exit that relationship, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do the minute that person literally hops back on their feet? What are you gonna do?
That's why women are selfish,
You come back.
Do you think you're gonna come back and he's gonna take you back?
Are you gonna take that woman back?
Of course not.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if it's not common sense, you can. If it's not Christianity, you can come back to common sense,
That's
because
why,
it's like,
that's why I said women are selfish beings in the sense that women only care about themselves.
Mm.
Well, let's keep God aside, like you mentioned, right? Let's keep Christianity aside. Women are all in their self-interest.
Okay.
What do I mean? Look, she mentioned that women are supposed to be provided for, which I agree totally. Trust me, right? Women don't do well in positions of providing because guess what? They are liable to like be in the position of receiving stuff. You understand? Women only care about themselves in the sense that it's all about them. There are a lot of men out there that once you show a woman that you're not financially capable of taking care of them, what do? They dip and leave that relationship. They try to like do things to end that relationship so that they can go find another partner that can provide for them. women are always in their best self-interest. Do you know that women in general, right? I don't have any issues against women, by the way. For anyone who's watching this and actually thinking I hate women, no, I don't. Look,
No,
I
but
love,
you
I
are
love.
speaking
No,
truth.
look, I love you all, but I'm speaking facts right now. All right, trust me, women, right? Women always love with conditions. Men are the only people who love unconditionally.
Please, don't
Look,
ever say
this
that.
is a thousand. This is a thousand.
That is
Let him
not
cook.
true.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Women always love
him
with
cook.
condition. With condition that you can provide for them. As a man, trust me, if you cannot you're not capable of providing for a woman out here, taking care of them,
Sex
no
is not- wait.
woman's gonna want to be with you.
What kind of
But-
relationship are we
but-
talking about?
But for us men, we can provide for a broke girl. We can provide for a girl who works in Burger King, McDonald's, any girl. But a girl will not provide for a guy who's walking in the
Okay.
streets.
What kind of relationship are we
Okay,
talking about?
sir.
What?
Because
Okay.
before
Wait.
Okay.
this man
You
becomes
said
your
something.
husband,
Yeah.
he is not financially responsible for you. You know
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
So a woman can't just like stand up and be like,
You
okay,
know?
I'm just gonna
And
choose to
I
start,
just
like
have a
leave you
question for
because
you.
you can't
What?
provide for me.
No.
You're
Wait, I have a
responsible
question
to
for you.
pay my
Look,
rent.
Before you ask
okay,
another
wait,
question.
hold
No,
on.
no,
We're
no,
talking
no.
overtime, though.
No.
We're talking overtime, though.
Okay.
We're talking overtime. Look, overtime. If things are not working out right, if that man is not finding his way to stand back on his feet, that woman is gonna not be.
When you guys are married or when you're
we're talking
just
relationship
dating?
dynamic, like marriage, relationship, whatever. Yeah, I'm serious.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You said a man doesn't love a man only love unconditionally.
No,
Women
we-
love conditionally. That's
Yes.
what you mean.
Yes.
So you will provide for a woman for a year or 2 or 3 without sex. Would you do that?
Are you kidding me? How does that got to do with the question?
What are you saying?
how does
That's
that- how-
condition.
how
You
does that
said
gotta-
no condition. Sex is a condition because if you take sex out of it, you're
Yeah.
gone.
Okay.
You will not provide for that woman.
Okay, first
So
of all-
everything is conditioned.
Okay,
We are.
okay, yes,
We
yes.
operate with system.
Okay,
Without
first of all-
God, with God or without God, you operate
Okay.
with system.
First of all, right? There's no way in hell a man is gonna want to provide for you for 3 years
And that's
without sex.
conditional. So men are conditional.
That is a condition.
That
though.
is a condition.
How is it a condition?
It is a
It's
condition.
a basic. It's a basic.
What if you're
No,
talking
no,
to someone that wants to be celibate
look,
or whatever until
look,
the day they're married?
Sex is a basic need of life.
It is not.
It
So
is.
is love. So
It
is
is.
money.
Yes.
So is shelter. Shelter is money. You need
But-
in order to be sheltered, you need that money.
But
First
that
of
man
all,
is giving you the
no.
money, though. That man is giving you the money, right?
That-
Which you say is a need. Why not give the sex then? A man, there's no way.
No,
Look,
you said no. The question is, you said women are conditional, men are unconditional.
Yes.
So if you take sex out of that, that means you guys are conditional.
Okay.
Period.
Let me-
Every
okay.
human
No,
is
no.
every
No,
human
okay.
love
Every human.
All right.
every human
All right.
love unconditionally.
Let me
No,
let me ask you a question.
conditionally.
Let me ask you a question. Let me answer your question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Here's the answer. Women love conditionally to the in respect that you provide for them.
And men
Right?
love for sex.
And men love unconditionally in the sense that what? This is what I mean. Men love unconditionally in the sense that what? A man doesn't need any shit from you all.
Oh, okay.
A man doesn't need your money. He doesn't need your career.
So
he doesn't
you-
need whatever
so
shit you
would
got
just
going
have
on.
sex with yourself. You
That's
have
not
sex
what
with
we're talking
yourself.
about.
No.
Jesus Christ.
There's literally, you can't take one thing out of another.
What?
Love, sex, provision, they all go together. They all go together.
Like,
Every single thing go together.
okay, this is what I mean.
Every single
Look,
thing go together.
This is what I mean, right? I already answered your question. If there's no way in hell, right? A man can actually want to take care of you financially.
and
not
there's no
expect-
way
and not
I will
expect
be
anything in
dating a
return.
man that's just yabba yabba in West
That's the
Side.
reason why girls go date
Are
older
you
guys,
okay?
sugar daddies, because they want the money.
No, I think you're
That's the
speaking
fact,
of your
though.
experience.
No, what experience?
That's the truth.
I'm not a sugar daddy.
That's the truth.
Look, I'm not a sugar daddy.
Like,
What I'm saying, right, is conditions made favorable, vicinity and scenarios made right. A woman would choose an older man to marry or to date because of
That's
the money.
not true.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
an exception.
Because
and
if,
I know
because
my friend is
because
another
if you
exception.
look, you both might be an exception, but guess what? There's 5 billion of you all out here.
And
You
it's
understand?
okay, at
How many
least.
people do you think are gonna turn down a
There's
60-year-old
99
man?
problem.
Look.
We can be the one exception.
Look,
please.
how many young girls out there do you think are gonna turn down a 60-year-old man for because like, come on, yo. all these rich people out here, all these billionaires, millionaires out here, they're dating younger girls. And they are there for the money. And they love it because they love the lifestyle which the men provide for them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain you all something, right? Now, in your age group, right? 25 to 30, as men, right? Going back down younger. When you are 18, as a girl and a guy, your value is not the same. You know that? As an 18-year-old, you can back a 30-year-old guy, a millionaire, like having all his shit together without doing nothing, absolutely nothing. As a young girl, as an 18-year-old to 25, a guy can walk up to you and change your life. But as a young man, right, you need to put your shit, your resources down. You need to work your butt off to get that value, to make that money. As you get older, right, the values are changing. Meaning that at 25 and 25, that man might be still busting his butt to make money, to make ends meet. But as a girl, your life might have already changed. An older man might have already changed your life. You know what I mean? Made you a millionaire or wife you up, given you a mansion, a life, a time of your life, taking you on yachts, traveled you countries, all of that stuff, right?
It
But
doesn't mean
so
that
this is what I
you
mean.
are a millionaire, though.
No, what I
The
mean.
guy is.
But no,
Because
but
that's his money.
no. But if you marry
So
him,
I have to be able to
Yeah.
set whatever money that man can
Yeah,
give me.
but if
I have to work towards uppering it too. So that means I'm putting in work too.
But do you
So I don't
do you
understand.
okay? Do you understand the dynamic? I mean, it's like life, right? Doesn't go the same for men and women. That's why I'm giving you a proof, right? That everything works for women when finances is concerned. Men at a certain like a woman and a man at 25 years old, they don't have the same financial capability in the sense that that man is still trying to like work his butt off.
I won't
Look,
say everything, but
it-
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
say women do have advantages when it comes to the
Yeah, we
financial
do. That's
what I'm talking about.
side of life.
We
Yeah.
do. We do have advantages.
You guys don't need to provide anything. You can. All you need is your beauty and your body. And guess what?
Yeah, but beauty
A
is
rich
money.
man out here
Beauty
wipe
is
you up.
money.
Right.
Beauty, like we're not even talking about makeup. We're talking about self-care itself is money. We're talking about skincare itself is money. We're talking about
Because she had to invest in herself
you
for that.
invest in yourself as a woman. Period.
Okay.
And if you're a woman of value, you're gonna have to invest in books. Books are expensive. Okay, you're gonna have to level up yourself in the sense that honestly, you cannot. No.
You're here
A
talking about
man
books.
will
How many
value.
girls out here read books?
A lot of girls actually.
How many beautiful
love
girls out
books.
here who are going on yachts, who going on yachts with rich guys, traveling, going to Jamaica to get their butt rubbed off by those guys out there going on vacations? How many of them read books?
Men in that
I
higher
feel like
standard,
men speak so low
I
of
will tell
women.
you, they don't want an illiterate
And a little
girl.
girl, are you okay? I can walk
Do you
with you in a
understand that?
room and you're just being basic.
Do you understand that?
Look, what I'm saying, right, is as a woman, all you need is your body and your beauty. You're gonna walk in
Yeah,
rooms.
but beauty
You're
Yeah,
gonna
but
walk.
at the same time,
You are gonna
you
walk in
do
rooms
have to
with
work on
presidents.
yourself. You have to do
Yeah.
some self-care. You
Yeah.
have to
Yeah,
work
but-
on yourself as a girl before you can walk into those rooms. You can't just
Wait. Which one is harder? Working on yourself as a girl to have that beauty and stuff, or working as a man? Working
I'm
your
not
butt up to
saying
get-
I'm not
to
trying to
get-
not
compare that.
equaling it
I'm not
though.
trying to
Good,
compare
that's why I'm
that.
telling you
I'm
that
just
it's harder.
saying
It's
they
harder.
just don't get up and like, okay, like I just walk in, they just don't walk in there anyhow. Like you have to work on yourself and be like, okay, like I've worked on my appearance, I worked on my knowledge, my, whatever I have in my brain for me to walk into that room to seem like I'm smart enough to be in here.
But it all boils down to the fact that, right, you don't like all of that is basic shit. It's basic self-care. You understand?
I'm not. It's not based down. I'm not trying to down men's effort. Like you know
Yeah.
how much harder it is for men to
course,
try to
it's-
walk into those rooms. But I'm just trying
Yeah.
to tell you, girls, it also comes with some kind of effort.
Okay, so So at this point, will it be fair to say that that's the reason why young girls are dating older men for the money and for the status, financial stability?
It's just a lifestyle. It's for the lifestyle. Of course, everyone wants to have a fancy, no one wants to work in this life, period. It's not even women, men too. No one wants to work. So if you have someone that can give you what you need at that time, of course you're gonna take it.
So you encourage
know?
you encourage them to go date older
Oh,
guys.
I'm not encouraging anybody. You need to.
Oh
be
no, she's
secure in
not
yourself.
encouraging them, but like at the same time, do what works for you.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
all right.
oh.
You guys know Regina Daniels, right? Do you guys think if that old man didn't have money, she would have actually?
Of course not.
No,
of
it's a
course
lifestyle.
not. Of course
It's about
not.
a decision you make.
You look
at
let me.
yourself and be
Everybody
like,
is beautifully made in God's image, but
You
do you
know?
see that old man?
Yeah.
Are you seeing that old man? Are you mad?
And why do the question that you should be asking us is why are older men even attracted to us younger women? Because let's talk about it, okay? I have this logic. I'm just like before I came out, I'm just like this question is so deep because it's like, where's the wisdom? Where's the elderly love? We don't even have elders like that can give us advice anymore because you see me as an object now. Now you see me, oh, she's fine. I have money. Let me talk to her. No, back in the days when men like that, they give you wisdom. Like, you're a pretty woman. Get your education. Do it. We don't have a lot of elderly men nowadays that can actually like see us as daughters, see us as cousins, nephews, like see us as relatives.
That's the work of your father and your uncles. You think a man out here who
No,
is not
that's
related
not
to you, an
true.
old
That's
man
not true.
who has his
That's
shit
not
together
true.
and money is gonna see you and not want to
Yes, I
feel
want them
sad to you?
to. I want them to.
Why?
Why not?
Meet your father figures for that.
No.
Yeah.
No, I feel like they can be my father figure.
Like, Uncle, go and talk to Auntie
Go
over
and-
there. Like,
you
why are
know?
you talking to
alone.
Cynthia
Why
over
are you
here?
talking to
Like,
Leave us alone. We go to this
no,
African
and
party,
sometimes,
those African,
sometimes it can be so disgusting. Like,
so
you see,
disgusting.
oh God, let me not even.
So you think it's disgusting dating an older man?
I mean, whatever you feel works with you, do
talking
it.
about the uncles
I'm
and the-
saying
That's what we're talking
from
about.
my
Yeah.
experience,
That-
from my
those are the sugar daddies
experience.
we're talking
No,
about.
no, no,
So
no, no.
you guys saying it's
we don't
disgusting?
want them.
From my experience, like,
You
why
don't
am I
know.
leaving the party? Uncle, I used to call you uncle from years
Uncle,
ago.
now
Why
you
are
say
you
you
trying to toast
sexy.
me? Why are you doing that? Uncle,
They be just
no.
looking at you like,
It's so
Victoria.
disgusting.
Oh, Victoria, you don't grow up, oh.
You smell like
Victoria,
this.
you
You
don't
don't
grow
be.
up, you don't be, bro. You don't be. You get man.
You, I used to, and
You
it's
get
so
man.
I used to see you smell. You don't big
You
girl.
don't big.
Vicky.
You get man now. You get man. You don't marry.
Like, it's so disgusting.
Look,
It's just like,
Look, it's disgusting, yes. We definitely don't like that. But
You.
we men don't really we
like,
look, we young guys don't like
you
that,
did.
seeing our girls who we're supposed to be like going and dealing with the older men. Yeah, it's disgusting to us, but do you think it is for those doing it? They're there for the money though.
it should be.
Right?
They should feel ashamed
They
because
should.
why are you? No.
Listen.
Anyway,
And every girl will
look.
want to be a sugar babe without no sugar.
Okay, anyway.
Who doesn't want that?
Look, anyway, let's switch up a little bit. Sugar mommies too.
He has experience. The way he loves,
Look,
he has experience
Look,
with that.
what do you mean by I have experience? Look,
you have experience
there's a lot of
because
sugar mommies out
you
here.
can be a sugar babe too
Jesus
for a sugar mama.
fucking
What's up? Would
F-
you be down?
effing Christ. Hell
Let
no.
me ask you.
Hell
You see how the roles have turned.
Oh.
Look,
Wow.
look, let me explain to you, right? Sugar daddies and sugar mommy is not the same thing.
It is the same.
Let me explain. Have you heard the word that men and women don't age the same? You've heard that word?
Mhm.
Of course. Women in their 40s, they can still be sweeter than you all. I don't know. Depends on who's doing it. But trust me, a woman at 60 and a man at 60 is not the same thing.
That's true.
You understand? A sugar mommy is a no-go. A sugar daddy is a yes-go for some young ladies. But for men, that age of women, I bet you $1,000 men don't want that. Look, the older a woman gets, the drier that coochie gets.
Oh wow.
You understand? So, like, for young guys, you're not gonna go that far now. You're not gonna go that far, you know? You're not gonna go that far. But that's why, as older men, even 70, 60, that shit can still get up. That shit can still get up and work. So, you can never compare sugar daddies and sugar mommy. It's not the same thing. It's not, and it will never be. That's why for us men, or for like young guys like us, no. That level of sugar mommy, no, man.
You guys are
I
just
mean,
not satisfied because
like,
that is
yo.
why God put marriage, because He knows there's gonna be effect to a lot of things, but satisfaction is not there for men.
What do you mean satisfaction is not there for men?
Hampering. Because you yourself. So when you get married,
Well-
you're 60. No. When you get married, you're 60. Would you still be having sex with your wife, or you want to go and get a sugar babe?
Well, I mean, I know a couple of older people who have told me
I'm
that
talking about you.
they're still kicking it. I don't know. I'm not.
You see this one? He said
look,
he don't know.
No, look. You even can't answer that question.
I can
You're the one
answer it.
asking it. You cannot
I
answer
can
it.
answer
You
that
cannot.
question.
You cannot because
What are you saying?
Vicky, guess what? We're not at that age yet. We don't know how it feels like. We cannot tell. But what I can say is
I can answer
an
it
older
because I
person
do
have
feel
told me
good.
that an older person have told me that they're still kicking in. You understand? I'm feeling weird in my mind, but I'm like, okay, when I get there, we're gonna cross the bridge. Okay. But right now, I don't know the answer to that question.
But I feel what she's saying though, like you're saying, okay, we can't cross the bridge until we get there. But she's saying, okay, I'm a woman of discipline. I know exactly what I want to be doing when I'm this age,
All
and
right.
that's not what
All
we're
right.
doing.
Okay.
Say he don't like enhanced sex. All right.
Okay, what do you want me to answer that I haven't?
No, you already did. You answered my question.
If you get older, let's say you're 60 years old, your man is 65 or 70. If that shit can't be up anymore, what are you gonna do?
What can the righteous do? What can the righteous do? I will stay with my man. We
Forget
can be
look.
kissy.
Forget righteous for a little bit.
Like,
Look, I heard
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
I heard that the older you get, the hornier you be. That's what I heard from an older person. What are you gonna do in that instance if your 65-year-old, 70-year-old husband's weenie can't stand up? What are you gonna do in that
First
moment?
of all, that would not be my portion.
Amen.
You know why?
Look, we're not talking in fantasies
not
or
be my
portion. No,
portion.
we are talking facts right here.
You asking me now?
Okay, hypothetically, what are you gonna do?
That would not be my portion. That would not be my portion. I'm speaking it now.
Okay.
That would not be my
Okay.
portion.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Words are power. Yes, I agree. We all believe in God. Yes. Hypothetically, if that happens in the future, what are you gonna do?
Then I will still be with my man.
If
Because there's an oath, there's a vow that we say.
Is it like Konji never
before
hold you
marriage.
before, eh?
Before we step into, there's a vow.
Look.
And I'm sticking to that vow.
you stick to that vow,
I'll stick to it.
even when
That,
Konji,
baby,
even-
me and you were together.
even when Konji is holding your ass, you're feeling horny and shit. I want to
It's
kick it in.
okay. Self-discipline, self-control.
I mean,
self-control.
other people wanna have pleasure too, right?
Self-control.
You will no go and buy toy. Like, what's going on here? Why are you this shit? Like what? No.
Okay.
You need to have self-control. At that
All
age,
right.
you need to
All
get
right.
self-control.
Like, you need to be disciplined.
That's gonna be another topic for our next episodes to come. The increased use of sex toys between men and women.
Oh, please.
It's gonna be an amazing, exploding episode.
Get a packet.
Guys, let us know from this conversation what you think in the comment section.
Thank you,
Which
guys.
one is better? Dating older men or dating older women? Let us know what you guys think.
Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, okay? On YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook,
That's what's up.
all social medias.
Yeah.
Go ahead, okay? Because we have more tunes for y'all.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.
See ya.